Hey everyone, okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you why highlighting your face in the generic manner may not be the best option for you and your face shape. Because we're very much used to applying highlighter cheekbones, under the brow, the nose, perhaps the tip of the nose, the chin, all the generic areas that we see when we watch YouTube videos. But sometimes they may not particularly suit your face and your face shape. So in this tutorial, we're going to go through all of that. But first, a word from my lovely sponsor. Now, Dermatica is an online dermatology service offering prescription strength skincare. Now, the service is simple. Fill out the online questionnaire, upload your photos, and the dermatology team will do the rest. You'll receive your tailored treatment straight to your door. No need to sign anything or wait in. And the bottle is recyclable. Dermatica treat a wide range of skin conditions, from acne to aging to hyperpigmentation. Dermatica use prescription strength products which are not available over the counter. The ingredients include tretinoin, which I currently use at 0.1%, which is the highest strength, but I gradually built up my tolerance. I use Dermatica and have done for several years now. It takes the guesswork out of skincare. You're getting prescription strength products that actually work, and I'm no longer wasting money on skincare that offers hope in a bottle. And new patients, you get 1 month free. All the information is right down there in the description bar. Thank you. Okay, let's make a start. So we've all seen the YouTube videos and followed along. Highlighter, 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 sometimes highlighter, highlighter, sometimes highlighter, right? So the issue comes in that, and first it's very much, this is a very important topic, that you can highlight your face however you wish. It really, makeup is fun and you shouldn't have to think of it as a mathematical formula. But this video is focused more on that side of it rather than just the playful side. If you love to highlight your entire face, go for it. It's not wrong. You should do whatever makes you happy, okay? So let's get a highlighter. And what we're gonna do is I'm going to highlight the areas that you would normally see. I'm gonna talk you through them, okay? So let's start with the brow. So the brow bone here is, and I'm going to over exaggerate it, although to some people this may not be over exaggerated. And if you're those people, you might want to rethink your life's decisions. So I'm just kidding, brow bone. So we are akin to highlighting the brow bone. So some people's face shapes, and eye shape, should I say, may not always be the ideal place to highlight. So anything you highlight comes out at you. It stands out. So by highlighting that area here, it's going to stand out. And I may not want that because this area of the eyelid is relatively puffy and it's starting to become more and more hooded as I get older. So I may not want to highlight that because it's drawing attention to that area. Now, there are other ways you could go about doing it. You could apply a micro highlight right to the tail of the brow, and that way you get to highlight certain portions of the brow without screaming this entire section. The other thing is cheek highlight. So everybody's face shape is different and their bone structure is different. So generally speaking, you've got your cheek highlight, right? And that tends to be the area where most people put it. So if you look at me and my face shape, so let's just whack this on. I've got this pocket here, this bag, and by highlighting this area here, I'm exaggerating that bag, which I really don't want to do. So for me, the highlighter, if I don't want to exaggerate that, has to come way back here. I have to highlight a much smaller area and stay away from this area here where the problem is on my face. So I'm highlighting here. So when I turn, it's gonna pick up the light, but when I face forward, it isn't. And therefore I'm not going in to the same degree. It's much more right here. And that on my face shape is a much nicer way of applying highlighter because I'm not drawing attention then to this kind of bag area. The other thing is the bridge of the nose. So highlighting the bridge of the nose, right here. So we are exaggerating this, so bear that in mind, okay? So bridge of the nose. Anything you highlight stands out. So by highlighting the bridge of the nose, you're making it stand out. And generally speaking, the wider the nose, the the more you can kind of thin it, so to speak. But on some nose shapes, highlighting all the way here just doesn't look good because you're drawing attention to the bridge of the nose, which you may not want to do. Another area which I've been relatively vocal about is right here on the tip of the nose. So if you look, I'd like to say that's exaggerated, but we know it's not. If you look at right here, there are some nose shapes that, and again, you must do whatever you want. Please don't think that you can't do all these things. You can do whatever you want. But I'm looking at it more from, you know, this kind of people's face shapes. My nose is triangular. What that means is it's narrower here and then comes out. I don't have flared nostrils either, so it comes out like this. Now, on my nose shape, I don't want to emphasize this tip because it makes the nose, it stands out an area of my nose that isn't really that flattering. And for a lot of people, it isn't a flattering way of applying highlighter. But each to their own, so we'll add it back in. But you can see the first thing that hits you is this nose highlight. And if you like the way that looks, that's great. But if you think that it's making your nose look smaller, it may not be, depending on your nose shape. So other areas that can be highlighted are the Cupid's bow and the bottom part of the lip. Generally speaking, unless you really dislike your lips, I tend to think that the Cupid's bow highlight is very, very pretty. It tends to look very, very nice on most people, unless you really dislike your lips. So you can see the difference, right? We've got this thick highlight here, right here. We've got the bridge of the nose, and we've got the tip. So these tend to be the standard areas. And all I'm looking at to do on somebody's face, unless they generally want that look, is to go, well, what is going to look the most beautiful for your face shape? And it is about understanding your face. So for me, as I mentioned, I can't go here because it's puffy. So I need to stay back more in this area here. I'm better off highlighting just the tail of the brow rather than a thicker area where it's going to accentuate any bag. Another area that's quite pretty on a lot of people tends to be, because it gives the illusion of lifting a brow, is a highlight, and I'm doing it strong so you can see it, is a highlight just above the brow. It has a really nice effect when you turn. You get this really pretty kind of dusting of light. This can be quite a nice area. Again, it also depends on your face shape, because the one thing that's worth bearing in mind and repeating is that highlighter is designed to stand out. It is designed to come towards us. So any time we do anything with a highlighter, we're drawing attention to something. And we always want to make sure that we're drawing attention to areas on our faces that we love and that we like about ourselves. And for some people, it may just be the lips. For others, it might just be the eye. Or for others, it might be the cheeks. Or for the Instagram generation, it could be the entire face. It really is about what makes you happy. So I just wanted to kind of do this video so that you can see that generic highlighting may not be the best option for you and your face shape, your nose shape, and your eye shape. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you care? I mean, that's really what it's about. Do you look at your face in a mathematical equation, or are you just happy to dip into a product and apply it because it makes you happy? Because there is nothing wrong with that either. Let me know in the comment section what you think, okay? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.